What it do, Dope Nation? I am DG. You know what it is. Got the soul lifter with me.
Yes, sir.
Now today, bro, got this guy called Chaotic.
Yes, sir.
That's up.
He hit my phone today, T.J.
Huh?
I'm like about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
We had been linked up. You know what I'm saying? I've been, we been swapped it out of shit.
Right.
But I ain't heard from this nigga.
Right.
So it was just like a random goddamn call. And I'm like, what? Who the fuck is this?
Right.
Yeah.
He chaotic. And then he started giving me the rundown, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, what's up, bro? He was like, bro, I'm trying to goddamn, get with you on the podcast, record. He started talking, he said, he been gone, he been in jail. What's up, bro? What's for what? I just seen you.
Man, it was some, situation took place, you heard me, well, I had threw somebody property, so,
You threw it.
yeah, I got another altercation with a female.
Oh, the nasty
So,
shit.
Well,
yeah, so not to put my hands on, I just threw the,
Yeah.
you hear me, and
right.
they say, well, according to Cobb County, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I threw the property, that's property damage, so
Yeah.
I got to go too.
Okay.
So it was light work.
It was light work.
Yeah.
But my guys are artists, though.
Yeah.
You ran, like, say some of the people who you fuck with, like, you from New Orleans. Like,
From
give us
New
a little
Orleans, right.
background up
Yeah.
under you.
All right, so
About
look.
that.
All right, introducing myself. I'm chaotic ill. You know what I mean? So
Where the name come from?
well, I mean, for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Like since I was young, I started off rapping with Lil Derek.
Okay.
That's the nephew
Who
of
that is?
that's the nephew of Birdman.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, he was part of the Hot Boys, first Hot Boys group, if y'all remember. Then, situation took place where he got kicked out of the group, you feel me? And me and him connected. So, we took flight, you know what I mean? And then, of course, he got killed, you feel me?
Damn.
He did
Rest
get
in peace, Lil Derek. Yeah, he got killed on Halloween night. And right after that, I got with Soldier Slim. So it was kind of more like, at the time, my little homie, D-Rock, he was running with Soldier Slim.
Okay.
And it was like, he always played my music around him. So Slim had sent the word like, man, come over. You know what I mean? So I was more like, man, tell him nah. Tell him, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
So if this don't work out, then I get with him.
So was that the thing? My bad. So was that the thing like Cash Money really didn't really fuck with No Limit like that? Because I know Social Slim was with No Limit, right?
Yeah.
But his brother's BG. So like, how did that kind
It
of
was,
work?
it was more like, I mean, sometimes situations take place and opportunity come, and if you feel like, it's beneficial, you'll take that step.
I feel
So
you,
it was
yeah.
more like that. It was more like, I don't really think Slim personally had nothing against Cash Money.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he was just going with what he had to go with.
Right.
His move, you feel me? So he got over at No Limit, and he probably had a little, salty feelings probably because he felt like, they could have picked him up instead of them. But
Right,
I don't know.
right,
I never asked that. I never asked him that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
but
yeah. So back to my bad. Back to your story though, like what you saying, how you got to work with them and stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, he basically came after the situation with Derek. He was deceased. Like a couple of weeks later, older guy was messing with Deshaun, you heard me? He came through. He was like, man, look, man, Slim, like, what's up?
Yeah.
So I'm like, serious? He like, yeah. So, and the crazy thing is, I'm in the house, you hear me? So like, boom. But I'm in the house because they just had a shootout outside.
Right,
in the
right.
projects, Calio projects. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
New Orleans, Uptown.
That sounds like
you
some
hear
shit
that,
I know.
You hear that all
Who
the
from
time.
there? Who from there?
Master
Master
P,
P,
C
yeah.
Murder,
Yeah,
you know
all
what I'm
them
saying?
from there, yeah.
Calio Bub, you know what I'm saying? So it was more like, Slim came up the steps and got me himself. Police all over the project building.
Yeah.
Looking for people that were shooting, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he came up the steps and got me.
Slim, that Birdman brother, ain't
No, that's Soldier Slim.
Soldier Slim. Yeah, that's
Oh,
BG.
Soldier Slim.
Soldier Slim.
Yeah, BG
Okay.
brother. Yeah.
Oh, this BG brother.
No. He ain't BG brother. It's more like, it was like Slim was a little older than BG. And, it was like,
Oh, he just little brother them.
yeah, he
Okay,
little brother.
little brother.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, BG like kind of like not got his style from Slim, but,
Yeah.
he, that was kind of his motivation.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what I'm saying?
So,
Bro, look, I think the niggas from New Orleans, right? I think y'all have meaning behind why y'all do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at first with Lil Wayne, like, you don't have too many tattoos in your face, so I'm not just asking a tattoo question.
Yeah.
I'm asking what does that tattoo mean to you in the middle of your forehead?
All right, so it's basically my soldier sign. You know what I'm saying? When you, come up from where I come from, things that I overcame. You know what I'm saying? You still here. It's like you haven't been through war and back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
But only God could judge me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it basically symbolizes the both in the one, intertwine the both in the one. You know what I'm saying? Only God could judge me, but I'm a soldier.
Exactly. So like, with saying that, like, does that like, you know, with your music and everything, do you always add that like your stories and far like how your relationship with God and stuff like that too? Do you?
Oh yeah, like basically, more of ill nigga vibes.
Yeah.
You know, that's an EP. You know what I'm saying? That my album is Ghost of James Tapp, which is
Ghost of James.
yeah,
Tapp.
James Tapp is Soldier Slim.
Right.
Oh damn.
All right, so my album is Ghost of James Tapp, but I have an EP, Ill Nigga Vibes.
Yeah.
You know, I express a lot of that God's will power on there. So
The who?
the God, you know, like
God's
you know,
will.
God is will.
Yeah,
Okay,
God's will.
Okay, God's
You know,
will. Okay, okay. If it's His will, it will be.
Right.
Okay, that shit dope. Look, all y'all niggas from New Orleans also had them fucking rags. What's the whole, like? That's just something y'all goddamn do.
I mean, it's probably a little culture habit at the same
Yeah.
time, but more likely, you know, keep your little towel in case you be sweating. You know, keep yourself clean. You know, uptown niggas, you like to stay fresh. You hear me?
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to New Orleans and you know like the little dance they be doing, the little booty dance the girls be doing.
Oh yeah.
They was like, they're like, nah, bro, you can't go up. Like, why you can't go up and dance up on it? Because they was like, nah, bro, don't do that because.
Nah, man, you can. What they talking about?
Because I was on Birmingham. Because I was with somebody who's from New Orleans.
Man, I don't.
He's
You
like,
with the
nah,
wrong
bro.
person.
Yeah.
You need to come out with me.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
he's like, nah, bro, don't dance. Because I'm like, I'm just seeing ass shakes. So I'm like, trying
Man,
to
you
get
need to
up
come
on
out
that.
with me then. Yeah, you need to come out with INC.
Yeah,
Like,
what is
like-
INC? That's what I was gonna ask you about. What is that? What's the initials, the acronym mean?
Oh, that's International Corporation. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Basically, you know, we based out of New Orleans.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I happen to branch and come out to Atlanta. You know what I mean? But you
What
know,
made you move out here?
I mean, you know, certain circumstances to try to do better.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And make sure that the world, you know who I am.
yeah,
Exactly.
You know, prior to, you know, letting situations hold me back.
Exactly.
Because I mean, I entertain, but you know, that ain't what it's about. You feel me?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And you know, like, you know, you live and you learn and you grow.
When you-
So I outgrow that and I'm here.
Exactly.
That's why. I mean, now I was gonna ask you a question about you were saying you've been a soldier, but you just explained a lot to me right there. Like most of them that you know, like my family's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jennings.
All right.
But everybody I meet from goddamn New Orleans, bro, like period Louisiana, like it's almost like you say, like y'all come from a struggle, and it's like the things that y'all seem like y'all go through, that y'all say y'all go through, bro. It's like I'd be like, what the fuck? It's so bad, bro. Like what? Like so, because I never really got to ask anybody like, what's that? Because you say you're a soldier.
All right, so you sure y'all ready? All right, look, I'm gonna bring y'all. I'm
ready,
gonna give y'all.
bro.
You know, check it out. I'm gonna give y'all some. I mean, some of this might sound like a movie. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
all right, so this brief situation with me. All right, I've been shot in the head. You know, close range. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, in the front or the back?
Nah, I was shot in the head. Right here.
Damn. Why a nigga shot you?
I mean, you know, let's just say
Damn.
I'm everything. You know what I mean? You know, not the say I'm bigger or
Do
better
your
than
thing,
no other
bro.
rapper, but
Yeah.
you know, what I rap is real. You know what I mean? So I mean, just to say a lot. You know, there's a few rappers, you know, in my category, but I mean,
What do you classify your category?
authentic.
Okay, I fuck with that.
Authentic music mixed with artistic craft.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
You're
That's
an
what my
artist.
music is. Yeah.
You
I can
hard-
see. I can say like T.I. is like that too a little bit, like authentic. Like a lot of shit he be saying, like in some of his, or in a lot of his music, bro. Like some shit he doing now is like it's real authentic too.
Yeah.
Like so, I fuck with him like that too. Do you ever collab with anybody else here in Atlanta like that, or?
Man, actually,
connections
man.
here?
Hey, actually, not yet, but I have a few people, you know what I'm saying, that's tying some knots together. You know what I'm saying? For me to collab with a few people out here. But as of right now, they have these two brothers, the Harris brothers, you know, Jay Lee and Jommy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about like diamond in the rough. Like if they top five right now.
Okay.
Talking about any R&B singers in the game, they top five right now. That's how good they is. But they just undiscovered.
Exactly. See, that's how a lot of artists be though. For
That's
real.
what intrigued me about you though. Just the first conversation when you were telling me you are an artist, like, bro, like anybody that know me, bro, like my shit is a genuine come off, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and when I say that, like, if I got there could fuck with you, like when I meet you, bro, and I talk to you, like the vibe,
That's
like,
how I was.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how
it's
well
like,
we met.
It's the communication there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And goddamn, it was kind of hostile.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, man, I ain't that type of nigga, bro. Let me get this shit together. Hold on, let me mediate some shit.
Yeah.
And goddamn, I'm like, huh. Cause both y'all niggas going somewhere. I'm like, bro, come on. My mama be killing me. My mama would kill my ass if something happened to me in this situation. You feel me? So I was like, let me fix it. Let me do what I do.
And what's up, man?
You know what I'm saying?
I told you, I said, man, you know, hey, I wouldn't even must call you if you ain't had no good energy.
Yeah.
You know, two things that don't lie. You hear me?
Yeah,
energy and numbers, you hear me? So,
God.
Them numbers do lie, though.
Nah.
You can manipulate
Bro,
them
how you manipulate
numbers.
them numbers, though, bro?
Shit. Well, I don't want to talk about my folks. I fuck with Jay-Z.
No,
They say that.
Oh, let's talk about that, bro. What do you think about Jay-Z and the NFL, bro, and the deal he did with the NFL with that shit? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, Jay, you never, with Jay, bro, I don't know, bro. I can't never, that's one guy you can't really figure out. Like,
Yeah,
so
you ain't gonna
I don't
help
even try. Like, you know, I look at it like this here. You know, greatness is greatness, whether you like it or not. And
Right.
dude is of greatness.
Right.
You know, and it's gonna be certain people in this world of greatness, like in every category.
Exactly.
So I mean, so whether some people acknowledge it or not, I acknowledge it.
Exactly.
And me, you know, I'm more of trying to get to that level of greatness. So I never know what he got going on. So I mean, because if I get to that level of greatness, you're not gonna know what I'm got going on.
Exactly. So I mean, like, with that, I feel like, you know, it was a good move. It was a good business move. I just kind of feel like, you know, it's a little selfish.
You know, they say, you know, I mean,
What you mean? Jay-Z's?
Yeah, I think it was a little selfish,
think?
bro.
I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I can't, you know, I can't speak on. They say
And
sometimes they say you have to be selfish, you know, in certain situations. So hey, maybe it was one of them situations. You never know. But look, watch this shit though. You know, even though that's one situation, but what I look at is how many people life he changed
Exactly.
prior to that one situation. So to me, go ahead on and let him be selfish right quick. Because moreover, he not.
That's my thing about it, though.
Yeah.
Like, he helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
Jay-Z helped a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, from 21 to Meek Mill. Like, he's setting himself up. Even if that was the whole strategy to set himself up to be looked at as great as he tried to present, you know, on the NFL team.
Yeah.
He's still helping people, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers, it just seems like motherfuckers be wanting you to help them more than they want to help themselves.
Yeah. In a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
cases,
saying?
it be that.
And that's just like, bro, like, how could you sit right here and talk about somebody that really goddamn did something to help change somebody's life in a positive way?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's-
you know that he ain't doing nothing but with the way he moving through his actions.
Yeah.
That he ain't doing nothing but shit that's beneficial and he giving back.
Right.
With that goddamn Hard Not Life beat. When he cleared that, who he cleared that for?
For Nipsey, yeah.
Nah. Hard Not Life.
For all the rappers, for
Everybody.
Yeah, every
after
rapper,
him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, you gotta see, he opens doors for everybody, bro. And it's like, you might not agree with it, but everybody ain't gonna be happy with everything you do.
Right.
I fuck with the move he did.
Yeah.
So to say a lot, that's that right there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I applaud him because I know one thing, like I said, I always look at the greater prior to the least.
Yeah.
And when you look at him, you know what I'm saying, it's more positive greater than what your personal opinion negativity is about him. So like I say, I look at, you know, the types of people and all sorts of different people lives he changed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So and for every life he changed, they changed lives.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
he basically, like, you
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
and a lot of other artists he basically set a trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get up here, you know what I'm saying? Help change somebody else's life. Get your blessings back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because another artist, I forgot what's called said that too. He said, like, if he get any knowledge or anything like that, he said he gonna like help pull other people up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Each one teach one.
exactly.
Real life.
What would I say? Another thing like your style, like your cadence, and how do you pick your beats and stuff like that, bro? Like, and how did you know really get into hip hop the way you did now?
I mean, it was like, you know, my uncle, you know what I'm saying? My uncle Slam, you know what I'm saying? He had a record label, like back in the G. And at the time, like it was a uptown competition thing going on with Cash Money, which they was leading the pack at the time. You know, it is what it is. And then you had Big Boy that was beefing with Cash Money at the time. And then you had Slamming Records, which is my uncle records label.
Okay.
And you had Take Four.
Take four.
Take Four Records with Jubilee and all them Partners in Crime, all them. All right. And it was another one. It was I can't think of the name of it right now, but actually Soulja Slim was one of the artists on the label at the time.
Okay.
And you know, so it's like since I was young, I was around it. You know, I'm like 10, 11 years old. My uncle, he just bringing all the boys to the studios. So I guess this what boys supposed to be doing. Cause y'all come see.
Right.
So we going in this building. We don't know what this is. We get in there. It's all nice and elegant, and you know, my big cuz, you know what I'm saying, D-Ray, Dirty Ray, that's who started me off.
Okay.
And my cousin Calio Bub, he's also, you know, artist of INC. You know, he the face of INC along with me. So both of us, we was around it and we used to play with it. And I never forget, like, had to be like 9 and 7. Me, him, and, you know, my cousin Renell, you know what I'm saying? That's Calio Bub brother, but he's deceased. Okay. All right. And Mark Fredette, we all started a group called Young Guns. Yeah. All right. And at the time, the fifth young gunner was Popeye, but he had just signed with No Limit. You know, so it was like, boom. So now Popeye been gone for like 2 months. When he come back, he got the big No Limit chain, looking good. You know what I'm saying? So he walk up and all us looking at him like,
right.
And he like, damn, man, why y'all looking at me like that? He like, what's up, Kate? Bitch, you my little bro. Why you looking at me like that? I'm like, you look good. Like I'm like, man, let me wear the chain. So he let all us wear the chain. So we all pumped up, motivated, and then boom, the Young Guns come, you know. Years later, Young Guns come out, Jay-Z and them, so that demotivated us. Yeah. So I already had it in me from that point right there.
Oh, you know so you talking about, they took y'all fucking name. Yep. I was just finna say that. Like,
I wouldn't say they took our name, because it was more like...
I feel like I heard of Young Guns.
They got to it first. At this time, man, everybody...
That's Chris and Neef.
Yeah, Chris and Neef, yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, at this time, everybody was really kind of like, every little group of more than one was kind of... Because in New Orleans, they probably... I done heard like 3 different groups. Young Guns. Yeah, so they just happened to...
They got it first.
Yeah, so it's all love, respect, you hear me?
Right.
And like I said at the time, I wasn't really serious about the craft like that. I was still just learning. Now, how I really get serious is because of Crack Track. Crack Track is with Rock Nation right now.
Crack Track?
Yeah.
It's
Lawrence Parker, producer,
okay,
engineer. But he with Rock Nation right now, Lawrence Parker.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was in the studio, and I came in the studio 2 days straight. You heard me?
Yeah.
And then it was like they needed a little young boy on the song. You know, at the time, Wayne had everybody in New Orleans want a young rapper.
Right, right.
So this was my way in. I'm a young boy.
And you from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But at the time, you know, I was like 15.
Right.
And at the time, my style, it was premature. Like, I was rapping on some Bone Thugs and Harmony shit. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody was doing that back then.
So, boom. And once I got around them, it was like every time I go in the studio, they don't let me on the song. You know what I'm saying? So this one day, I was supposed to get on the song, and they asked me to rap first. And then, because they had another dude on there, but they wanted him off there. So I rapped something, and it was like, it's all right. Hold up, we gonna sit there and talk. It's like, nah, don't worry about it. So look, I'm leaving. I can make it way to the bus stop, like 3 blocks down.
Yeah.
Crack Track come running. At the time, his name was just Law.
Yeah.
Shaw for Lawrence.
Yeah.
All right. He come running. So in the process, he's like, yo, wait, stop. The bus right there. The bus about to come.
Yeah.
And we done stood right all the time for the bus, and he come running.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him off of that. I'm like, hold up. So he like, man, hey, come back. I think I could use you. I heard something in you. And I went back in there. He let me record. And from that point, it was just like, go.
You went from there. So like that's your style is kind of like that still, or you know with the
Now I grew a lot. Like then I was more, you know, me being a young boy and ain't really had no life, you know what I'm saying? 15, 16, inside playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Messing with the little females at school, marching the band. So, you know, I was more
You was in the band.
Yeah.
What was it? What instrument?
Well, I played snare, and I was section lead on cymbals.
Oh, you a goddamn.
He's fine.
You're a rhythm nigga.
I'm a percussion
So you could
nigga.
dance a little bit.
You know, I got sauce. You know, I'm from New Orleans now.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But is rapping addictive though? It's an addictive thing.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Look, I got pushed out a 6-story hotel window.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cracked my skull. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you hold on, time out. You done been shot in the head and you done fell off a building and cracked your skull?
Man, I've been shot in the back.
Blessed, bro.
I got shot in the back. One incident came out of my stomach.
You supposed to be here.
Bullet was 2 centimeters. I mean, bullet was like a half a centimeter away from my main artery.
Yeah.
If it would have punctured,
said it was gonna sound like a
you know what I
movie.
mean? Got pushed out a 6-story hotel window, flat to the ground. You know, broke a lot of shit, but you know, they said I wasn't gonna be able to. I was supposed to be suffering with what you call that?
Brain damage.
No,
memory
all that.
loss.
Yeah, memory. You know, like I don't know who you is. Like I just talked to you 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You heard me? And you know, all they said I was paralyzed.
Yeah.
Talking about waist down for 8 months.
Damn.
So they did some type of special surgery.
like an acupuncture or some shit like that.
Now this to my nerves.
Oh, to your nerves. Oh yeah.
They did some type of nerve surgery. Yeah. And it was like, well, so the lady came and I was like, man, is I'm gonna walk again? And she didn't really want to tell me. I'm like, look, I'd rather you just tell me now, you know what I mean, so I can know what I'm facing, you feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah, real
So
life.
she was like, all I'm gonna tell you is this. She said, well, we did some type of name, she said, dealing with the nerves in your legs, and depending on how well the nerve surgery was done, you'll walk again. But if you're gonna walk, it probably be 2 to 5 years.
How long did it take?
Like 9 months.
You back walking.
God's will, yeah, like 9 months.
Damn,
So you
bro.
like did the physical therapy and all stuff like that too?
No physical therapy. I went straight to prison.
What the fuck?
Went straight to prison.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
Oh, can you talk about that?
Yeah.
No, I
It's
say
in the
for
books.
what?
It's done. I done my
It's
time.
done.
Okay, yeah.
For what, though?
Actually,
Were you in jail doing Katrina?
I was.
You was inside there when that shit was going on.
No, I was already upstate already.
Okay.
So the Slim got killed, and I went right to jail right after he got killed
Okay.
and caught some time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was in jail when Katrina hit. But watch this. I was food poisoning in jail, almost died.
Damn.
So if I ain't get out
By
of
an
prison,
inmate or
No.
just by the food?
the food.
Oh, they hate
and they ain't want to diagnose me with food poisoning. So every time I go to the thing, you know, I'm like, man, this ain't no. They was trying to say acid reflex.
Right.
So I'm more like, this is not acid reflex.
Right.
And I had a couple guys on the tilt who like older niggas who like, you know, I'm chaotic. So, you know,
Right.
in the jail system, I'm NYM.
Right.
Like I said, I'm
What that
everything.
mean? MYM. I don't know what it
I'm
means.
everything I say I am. Like I'm the streets.
Yeah.
MYM.
No, he said
I am who I am.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they said an acronym MYM.
No.
I'm like, what
I
is
am who I am.
Okay, yeah.
So it's more like, you know, it's a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? More
Yeah.
than neglect. You
Anything.
feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to play. You ain't think that I was trying to.
Nah.
I just-
No, I'm saying like
I
this.
hear you.
I'm just giving you an insight.
Yeah.
You know, so I got more help than not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if you know, kind of more like a obstacle, you don't like me or whatever. Like, you know, you have to think 2 or 3 times before you really come. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Exactly.
It's how much love it is.
When you was you say you was in jail doing Katrina.
Yeah.
Like, did they have to goddamn? What? Like, were you in the part that?
All right, so I was up north.
Yeah.
All right, Louisiana.
yeah.
I was up north. I was like 20 minutes away from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so you
Okay,
weren't involved? Art, were you? Was that? I don't fucking.
I was in the
yeah.
penitentiary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying that's in New Orleans.
Yeah,
but
but it's not
that
New
was-
Orleans.
No,
It's
Okay, cool.
Matter of fact, I
It's
was
Louisiana, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
I was 7 hours away from New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, because
okay,
I was just
yeah.
saying because I think they was talking about a
But
lot
they
of
son
police in
inmates
jail
because
They was
of
in jail.
because they had to do how they had to do with the inmates. Inmates came up there,
Yeah.
but like inmates, every jail in Louisiana they had inmates from New Orleans in there.
Yeah.
So even the jail I was at.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it really was like not. Just so happened I'm sick on my deathbed and Katrina done hit, and now they done brought all these different inmates up here.
Oh,
right.
And now there ain't enough attention because I'm at this point I had done got transferred from the penitentiary,
Yeah.
and I had went to what you call like a little treatment program,
Yeah.
right before you go home,
Yeah.
So it's really like a little small little building,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they still took in some New Orleans inmates,
Yeah.
And already they ain't really had no medical staff, as you could see. They about to let me die
Yeah.
from food poisoning. And so they brought me to the hospital and everything. And the lady told me, well, I told the doctor at the hospital, I said, ma'am, I'm food poisoning. And they keep talking about I got acid reflux. So the lady told me, well, how you gonna say you got food poisoning? You ain't no doctor. And right then and there, I told her, all right, ma'am, I'm straight. I don't need no help. And I just went back and, I survived off water and noodles.
Oh yeah, because that shit gonna run through you.
No, because anything else I couldn't eat. Whatever it was, I'm gonna throw it up.
Yeah.
So everything I try to eat, it come up.
So you couldn't eat nothing but noodles.
Only thing that stay on my stomach is noodles and water.
What you think about social media right now?
Man, you know, I mean, social media could be to your advantage,
Yeah.
depending on how you use it, or it could self-destruct you,
Yeah.
depending on how you use it. So me, I'm more like, you know, if you're in the entertainment business, you know, use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
You know, because they got a lot of perks with
Yeah,
social
it
media
do.
that you know that you could benefit from.
Yeah.
So use it to your advantage, like prior to other things.
Yeah. Do you think because a lot of people don't use it right, and it's a life, like it's really life for us right now. Honestly, like
Yep.
people will goddamn go crazy if their Instagram gets taken.
Yeah, it's an
You know
IG
what I'm
world. Real
saying?
talk.
Yeah. Goddamn, what do you think about it if they do away with the followers and the likes and shit? How do you think that would affect people that really are dope in their craft? You feel me? Will you think that affect would they shoot up because they actually dope? And the people that just, got them girls or dudes,
Yeah,
they got
all right.
all
right, I see what you're saying. I see
I
what you're
probably
saying.
explain that shit, right?
I see what
But
you're
got
saying.
it then.
So basically, you like all right. Sometimes,
Cause shit ain't about talent right now.
Right. So like basically what you saying, like they might have this dude that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But then they got this dude who have the imagery.
Yeah.
And because of the imagery, you know, these group of people decided to give him a shot prior to give you a shot, and you really what they needed, but because he had the imagery and you didn't, you lost. So I mean, like I said, it could be kind of a disadvantage and advantage. But like, you know, this is what I believe in. I'm like this here. If you raw, you raw. Yeah. And if you do what you have to do, if you do your own work and you keep yourself in the public view, in the public eye, and your music is what it is, then you can't be denied. Eventually, somebody gonna have to knock at the door.
In real life,
you know what I mean. Prior to it, don't matter how many people on there with the imagery and all that. But if I'm raw, and either you gonna have to accept it, or either you gonna lose out because everybody's not gonna overlook raw talent.
Exactly.
So these niggas, like, I think that goddamn. What you think about if we do away with the goddamn numbers, the followers and shit like that? What you think will happen?
I think that a lot of people will complain about it and want it back because people are addicted to the people are addicted to the
but
likes.
Listen, you know, like I say, it helps because
we all like you said, numbers don't lie. You said that earlier. Like numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, to me, it's more like this. You know, if you brand yourself, then it's no more followers. It's
what
fans. It's fans and customers. If you brand yourself,
damn, you right.
You feel me? So that's why I say it's up to you how you use it.
Yeah.
Because they say if this person that just appeared right now in front of us, boom, and then 3 years from now, this person become popular and become a brand, and then now this person selling things, and because this person made itself a brand, you know, it's no more longer that these people is followers now. Because if this person have a certain amount of followers, then a nice percentage of these followers are going to purchase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you become so it's up to you how you use it.
Yeah.
And that's shit. I mean, in the world of business, I get it. Like it's crazy. Like, cause social media made people like
ordinary individual,
brands. Like niggas are brands.
Yeah, you got public figures now that just get paid for.
And not only that, like you don't have to search for like a talent agent. You can just get on that motherfucker yourself and just boom. Just push it yourself.
That's why
I say
that's why I say it's all up to you. The work you put in. Watch this year. All right. So when I started rapping, they still had ADATs.
What that is?
ADAT is a tape.
Oh, the tape. Oh yeah.
Push the tape in. So you can't fuck up too many times. So my first album, which is a classic album with me and Derek.
What's the name of that?
Undisputed. Undisputed knockout artists. It was me and
Can you find it anywhere or y'all?
Yeah, you can find it. You can find it.
Did y'all got digitized to where it's on?
Yeah.
So you can find it. I can look for it on the internet. Okay, cool.
And
because I seen it was a video you had, but go ahead.
Ill Nigga Vibes.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Ill Nigga Vibes, man. That's off the Ill Niggas Vibe EP I was telling y'all about.
Yeah.
All right, so it was supposed to come out like 2 Fridays ago, but I had some technical difficulties with certain samples being too long, so it was neglected. But you know, I could have pushed or whatever, but I felt like I make music fluently. You know what I mean?
What say fluent? Like
one day
confident in
one day, oh yeah, man, I do this. You know, one day like
that's dope.
One day I did 5 songs from 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night. You know, all this ain't really working like that no more.
Though, what you need, like, to get in your zone? What do you need? Like, what puts you in your zone where you know you finna make some fire shit?
Man, honestly, like, I just got this ghost in me. I got this. All right, Ghost of James Tablets, particularly like I always been like how to say a top artist in New Orleans.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like because of my lifestyle, which was more real than majority of that rap like that from New Orleans. And you know, God bless the dead, you know what I'm saying? E.T.Y. Youngin, that was my little youngin, you know what I'm saying? I found him in 06, you know what I'm saying? I found Youngin, he was shot out 5 times, you heard me? Had a battle rap with a nigga. Nigga got mad and hit him 5 times.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the only thing about battle rapping though. Like that shit. I like the freestyle, you feel me?
Yeah.
I like ciphers and shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I'm plotting on some shit with ciphers. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like with them battles, you know what I'm saying? Like they get too personal and people like, bro, like you just how whenever I met you, you feel me. You felt me.
Yeah.
So think about it. If I'm rapping at you and I'm looking you in your eyes, bro, you
that's
feeling me.
kind of how it happened with Youngin.
Yeah, you
know,
feeling it.
You know, he already when I met him, he was impeccable. Let's get that straight. He just had a little more growing to do, so he was like, man, you and the Derek, man, and Soldier Slim, bro, I look up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He like, look, boom. Then he rapped this song, you know, all the name in it and shit. I'm like, man, I like your energy, you heard me? So, boom, he went to telling me who his dad is. He like, bitch, yeah, you out the project? I'm like, yeah, like my daddy from back there. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, who your daddy is? He told me his daddy's name. I'm like, what? That's my boy. So I brought him to his daddy.
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, this your son? He like, yeah, man, Lil D.
Yeah.
So for a long time, he was just Lil D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, as he emerged, you know what I'm saying? He you know, conducted the name DTY Youngin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
DTY, that shit sound familiar.
Right.
yeah, he had signed with Cash Money, but he had got killed, you know, right after, you feel me? He was like, he was a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But that's the only thing though, like artists though, that's one thing that like is like, you know, as artists grow, you know, because this shit is a journey. It's a fucking real struggle. You know what I'm saying? To get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, man.
And you develop a goddamn certain type of persona about yourself, bro. Like, but it's just like the arrogance of some people be too early though. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be the shit that kills, I guess, kill people about artists. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like,
how do you maintain your goddamn?
it's like this. All right, so I've been rapping a long time.
Yeah.
So, you know, like way before, you know, a lot of artists of today, you know, they say like I was doing shows way back in 2002.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I had a concert Easter 2003 at the St. Theater Palace on Canal Street, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Big theater.
Yeah.
As soon as I came on stage, everybody who was still outside,
Yeah.
it was already packing the inside, but everybody who was standing outside broke the glass down and came inside.
Yeah.
That's how impact I was down. You know what I mean? And
You fuck with the freestyling though?
I mean, it's like this. Everything I do, I record straight from my mental.
Yeah.
But I gotta be in my
Like,
zone. I don't
it was
just.
like-
I'm just not a rapper. Like I'm not a
Yeah,
rap type
yeah,
dude. Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious. I'm a serious individual. Like
yeah.
I'm sincere. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So I'm not the type of dude walk around like, who boy, I'm better than you.
I'll rap your ass.
Metaphors. No. I rap all that, but when I'm rapping it in serious form.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know how to. I master my craft.
Right.
You know, I can't speak on other people, but me, chaotic ill, I master my craft
Right.
through years of dedication. Feel?
That's it. That's up with it. It's all right. That's cool. That one gone. It's straight. That was one. It was straight. That shit straight. But I'm gonna ask you though, bro. Like, I did a lot of freestyle. I like the freestyle. You feel me? And goddamn, when I first started off, before I even did this, first I went to school, the communication. I always wanted to do radio type shit.
All right, yeah.
You feel me? So I had to step out on my own. You
did
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
job,
So
dog.
like, the first thing I did, you know, to break the ice of me and show me to the world
Yeah.
was I used to like the freestyle. I goddamn started this thing called Dome Style Thursdays, where I would get people to freestyle off the dome, no beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it started from there, and it grew to goddamn me getting my radio show at this radio station,
Yeah.
and then goddamn hosting and shit like that. Everybody know this fucking story. It's just like I'm telling you. I feel like
Nah,
I just
I don't know.
I know,
No,
but
yeah,
I
you need to
Nigga,
be
I don't know,
calm. No,
nigga.
tell me,
Nah, I just keep.
I'm listening, nigga. I'm all ears.
yeah.
Goddamn, I went radio station. Then it was like at first it was like I met this DJ, a show DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I moved back here after college trying to figure out what the fuck, you know, I
I'ma
could
do
do
next.
to get in this place that I'm trying to go. Like
Right,
I want
right.
to do radio.
Yeah,
Like you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So goddamn, after me going up there, you know what I'm saying, trying to go up there, getting back door, not back door, but denied. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And to me, goddamn, you know, trying to goddamn put in applications. I tried so many ways to try to get behind those doors.
Yeah.
You know, and I was knocking, they weren't answering. So I was at the club one night and I asked this DJ. He was a DJ on the radio. So I built up the courage to go ask this nigga because I'm really like an introvert.
All right.
But you know,
Yeah.
you feel me?
All right, I'm
So
introvert.
goddamn, you will too. Like I fuck with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Let's go.
it took me a lot to go, but it was weird though because I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for me to go up there and ask this nigga. He was like, bro, like, yeah, you gotta get out here and make a name for yourself. You gotta create a buzz. You gotta get in the street and create a buzz. I'm like, boy, stop. I'm not finna be out here.
Yeah.
And I shut
Yeah.
that shit down and I started doing shit.
Yeah.
But it crazy because I ended up hosting in clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a couple years later, I ended up
All right.
hosting in clubs. You know what I'm saying? But that's some shit I was like, okay, I want to do this, so I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to go through that shit. I don't know where I was going with that story. I was trying to really ask your ass, were you a freestyle off beat? Because you talking all that ill shit about goddamn how you feel it. Spit that shit.
My flow's so sick till I'm
Grab the
catching the
camera.
cold. Matter of fact, I perfected my role. 6 feet, niggas catching that hold. Speak beef, I bet that chopper reload. You better watch it for I cock it and blow. Niggas mad cause I'm knocking they hoes. I'm hot as before. That coupe sitting nice and I'm riding it slow. I'm G'd up and soldier down. And this how I work, my nigga. When I put it down, they get it and go berserk. I fuck with real niggas. They get it from the dirt, lift thumb cock niggas that'll sit it in your shirt. And they say life ain't right, but life ain't wrong. Nigga, life is what you make it. That's why I'm writing this song. Shit. Niggas inadequate, going on the attic shit, 120 degrees. I'm on that mathematics shit. Think you fucking with me? Well, son, you need practicing. Shit, I'm gifted, float like the top of the Pacific. And this is what you call making y'all do the dishes. These niggas want a ball, but they acting like bitches. Young thug lifer, who was exposed to a thug cipher. When niggas is paid in full like Makai Pfeiffer. Lil nigga sling it big, fly whip gangsta crib, pimp talk Yankee bitch. Nigga, that's gangsta shit. Me and Bud putting it down from the town, putting brown, twin coupe, sipping goose, got these niggas looking frown. See, I was taught to bite, not to balk. If I fight, leave a mark. Where it's light, leave it dark. A cutthroat nigga stick his knife in your heart. These saltwater fish can't swim with a shark. Fucking with me, if you do, you regret it.
I deliver number.
Weight looking great like I've been doing calisthenics.
Yep.
So fuck how the next man feel. I gotta get meat. Can't eat off the next man meal. From the town, I done ran that field. Cut him down, I done ran that drill. He not like me, he ain't that ill. I still spit it with blue flyer. And I done been under the earth surface and back serve my purpose, seen a blue fire. They losing their grip like used tires. Hollow pilot when I drive, butterscotch frame, zoom by your vigil for the locusts. My only suggestion to stretch without a guess is get high, stay focused. Nigga, the streets live, but they act like they don't notice. Walking around with his chest poking out like he the boldest. Chicka-pucka-pucka, nigga, holeless. Come and face niggas, leave him swollen, big faces, face it, I fold them. Niggas claim they hot, but can't get past gold. They moving too fast to stop these robots, I control them. Sound, crank this bitch up, get it started, hit the motor. I'm G'd up and soldier down, homie, I'm a soldier. Can't let these snakes strike me cause they bite like cobras. Man, this nigga on my phone and he talking up petroleum. Yeah. Talking about the Pyrex on the stove and the sodium. What he trying to get me pop, talking about blocks I done sold to him.
Bro,
you know.
You killed that. I ain't know you gonna go that long. Yeah. Look, let me get TJ.
Yo.
That shit was hard.
He went in on that bitch, bro.
I ain't know he was gonna go that long though, bro. What would you tell it? I want to end this shit like that. You feel me on that dope ass freestyle? I appreciate that, bro, because I wouldn't even.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and TJ, man.
Yeah.
I gotta give me a dope beat from him, man.
Oh, yeah, real life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Real life, goddamn. What would you tell if you could goddamn tell the 12-year-old you? What would you say to you? My uncle asked me that, so I wanted to ask you.
Say, look, damn, boy.
What? We fucked up.
Nah, you give me some chill. That's good. I'm just, like, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. You making me think.
Yeah.
Let me see. So you say if
you could tell yourself one thing.
With the experience you have now.
Yeah.
Your 12-year-old self.
What would you say?
If I was 12 years old right now,
if you could tell if you right now, yourself right now, if you could tell, if you see the 12-year-old you right here, what would you say to you? What advice would you give yourself?
I give myself the advice more like this. It'll be more like, follow. I'll be like, young boy, listen. Follow your heart. Mm-hmm. Follow your heart and believe in yourself and believe in something greater than you. Mm-hmm. And live. That's what I tell them.
In real life, on that note, this is a dope ass podcast. I am DG, got the soul lifted with.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You feel me? Chaotic, bro.
Chaotic L, bro. Chaotic.3, holla at me on IG, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe my YouTube page, you know what I'm saying? YouTube/chaotic, you understand?
We ain't in the studio today. Fuck it. Where we at right here?
Yeah, we raw with it.
We right here with it.
You hear me? We raw with it.
My guy with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay dope. Live the life you want to, don't, but never lose hope, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
you're not okay.
I just, like my prison days, I was more like outside of me doing the gambling and all the extra shit. Yeah. I was in a book, so like I just tapped on a lot of different things. Like way back in 2004, I was 2004, 2005. I was reading 40 Laws of Power, 33 Strategies of War,
That's the book right there.
Book of Karma, and Decoded. That's the 4 books I had.
40 Laws of Power is the best book you can ever read.
Hey, what you want to name this, bro? I always ask everybody what they want to name the episode after, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to name, that's what I'm finna name now.
That was a nice interview.
Yeah, that was
Nigga Vibe Part 1.